Erev Shabbos, this week we read from Parshas Achrei Mos, and the Parsha starts off with the most counterintuitive statement one can find in the Torah. The Parsha starts off with a statement in the second verse by God telling Moshe something we would never expect anyone, any rabbi to say, let alone God telling Moshe. And the statement is that God tells Moshe, "Val yavo b'chol eis ala kodesh." Please tell Aaron not to come at all times to the place of holiness. You know, you would think that the more holy a place is, the more consecrated a place is, the more frequency one should attend that place. You know, not to put any rabbi in the same level, in the same sentence as the conversation with God, with Moshe, but your rabbis are encouraging people to come to synagogue more often, to shul more often, with more frequency. You know, if you're coming once a week, perhaps come during more than once a week. If you're coming just in the morning, perhaps consider coming in the evening as well. You know, to come with more frequency. And yet, God tells Moshe, "Val yavo b'chol eis ala kodesh." Let Aaron, the high priest, not come at all times. Let him just come once a year, the Holy of Holies. B'zos yavo Aharon ala kodesh. Let him just come once a year to the Holy of Holies, and only that time will be Yom Kippur. What is the idea with that? Wouldn't it be more prudent for Aaron, the high priest, Aharon, the Kohen Gadol, to come with more frequency to the Beit HaMikdash rather than with less frequency, considering the high stature of holiness the place had? Chaim Shmulevitz, the famous Rosh Yeshiva, the Mir of blessed memory, has a very powerful essay on this. This teaches us a lesson not only in the service of Hashem, the service of God, but all important aspects of life. And he talks about the power of the person becoming desensitized to special experiences, and the person becoming desensitized to spiritual and religious experiences. The person can become very inspired by a religious or spiritual experience. But after engaging with this experience on a frequent basis, the person can become desensitized. For example, a person can go to the Kotel, the Western Wall, the first time and be very inspired. But consider the person go with greater frequency, the person becomes less inspired and less excited. So too, with other experiences in life. They think of a married couple. Originally, they get married, and the husband and the wife are very excited with each other. But after time, they grow less excited and less into each other. It's a challenge to keep that excitement and that specialness alive. That's just life. That's the way life goes. In order sometimes to keep the fire alive, in order to keep the specialness alive, it's important sometimes to have that specialness, have a timeout, and have those special times at a certain time, at a certain reserved time. And that's what God was telling Moshe. If you're going to come to the Holy of Holies every single day, you're going to come to if Aaron's going to come to the Holy of Holies every single day, and perhaps multiple times a day, you'll become desensitized to the awesomeness of the moment. So therefore, Val yavo b'chol eis ala kodesh. Do not come in any time to the Holy of Holies. Let alone just come once a year. The lesson for all of us is, no matter what aspect of life that we're in our religious experiences, in our personal lives, our marriages, our religious experiences, and talking about our synagogue life, our shul experiences, Let it not become stale. Let us always remember, keep those relationships and those experiences alive and vibrant. Wish you all a good Erev Shabbos.